Hi everyone, welcome to Medicine Note YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to see about rabies virus. Rabies virus is a bullet-shaped virus. It is an RNA virus, single-stranded RNA virus, and negative sense, which is it is a negative sense single-stranded RNA virus. Rabies is a negative sense single-stranded RNA virus which is bullet-shaped virus. It contains nucleic acid which is helical symmetry. This is an rabies virus in which the one end of the virus is straight as well as the other end is blunt, which looks like a bullet in shape, and this present over the envelope which is known as glycoprotein G. This is most pathogenic. Then the below the glycoprotein which is known as envelope, and this space which is known as nucleic acid, as well as this is an negative sense RNA strand, single-stranded RNA strand, and this red color which is known as RNA polymerase. Antigenic property. It has 1 serotype, 7 antigenic variant, glycoprotein G, nucleoprotein. In this, the glycoprotein G is pathogenic, which causes rabies. Nucleoprotein is non-pathogenic. What are the difference between glycoprotein and nucleoprotein? In location, the glycoprotein is located in envelope, which is present outside the envelope. The projection on the envelope which is known as glycoprotein. Nucleoprotein is present in nucleic acid, group specific. Here the glycoprotein is specific, species specific. The pathogenic bind with an acetylcholine receptor in neural tissue is the first step in the pathogenesis. Here, the pathogen binds with the acetylcholine receptor. The pathogen present in the glycoprotein binds with the acetylcholine receptor, and it is the first step of pathogenesis. Here, nucleoprotein, there is no role in pathogenesis. Antibody detection by heme agglutination test, antibody detection by complement fixation test. Role of immunity. Neutralizing antibody which is protective in nature. Antibodies are not protective. The purified, and it is purified, this glycoprotein is purified and used for vaccination, and here it is not used for vaccine. This is the major point in which the glycoprotein is used for preparing vaccine, but here the nucleoprotein is not used for preparing vaccine. According to the virus, there are two types, street virus and fixed virus. Street virus are freshly isolated. Here it is isolated after serial intracerebral passage in rabbits, produces Negri bodies and do not produces Negri bodies, affects salivary gland, and here it does not affect salivary gland, in which a shield virus is a pathogenic and produce intracytoplasmic inclusion bodies. Here it is non-pathogenic. Incubation period is 1 to 3 months. Here incubation is 4 to 6 days. Produces disease. It is used for preparing vaccine. But here the fixed virus is used for vaccine. There the glycoprotein is used for preparing vaccine. Animals which cause rabies are fox, jackals, wolves, rat, rabbit, bat, hamster, dog. Cat mostly causes the rabies, but Most commonly we see dogs. So the dogs causes rabies mostly. Pathogenesis. Animal licking of mucosa. The animal licks our mucosa which is affected with the rabies or any bite of the animal like cat and dog. The virus gets inoculated first and it locally multiplies at the area of bite. Where the animal bites or licking the mucosa, there it gets locally multiplied and spread to the nerve, and in neuromuscular junction there is an acetylcholine receptor, and this virus binds with the acetylcholine receptor. It locally multiplies and spread to nerve. After entering the neuromuscular junction where the nerves and muscles gets in contact, it binds with the acetylcholine receptor, and this virus binds with the acetylcholine receptor and spread along the motor nerve. Centripetals spread, where it spread from the towards the center, spreads backward along the motor nerve and centrally. From muscle to it spreads along the backward and spread centrally, where it goes to the dorsal root ganglion. Ascends in the spinal cord and reaches the brain. In brain, the virus infects the hippocampus and cerebellum. It reaches the spinal cord, as well as after reaching the spinal cord, it reaches the brain, and in brain it affects the hippocampus and cerebellum, and this forms CNS. There it is centrifugal spread. From here there is centrifugal spread, which means periphery. Center means center to periphery. There we have seen that there is a centripetal force from backwards. It moves backwards towards center. Here centrifugal, which means center to periphery. And infects salivary gland, cornea, skin, pancreas, heart, as well as kidney. Once again, a quick review. Any bites of an animal or any licking of a mucosa, the virus gets inoculated and multiplies locally at the site of the inoculation and spread to the nerve and neuromuscular junction, and it blocks the acetylcholine receptor present in the neuromuscular junction and spreads to the motor nerve like centripetal force. From backwards, from motor nerve it spreads towards the backwards and center and reaches the dorsal root of spinal cord, dorsal root ganglion, which is present in the spinal cord, and ascends to the brain. From there it ascends to the brain, and in brain it affects the area which is hippocampus and cerebellum. From CNS it spreads centrifugal. From brain it spreads to the periphery and infects the salivary gland, cornea, skin, pancreas, heart, as well as kidney. Now we are going to see about the clinical features. The incubation period is 20 to 90 days. Shorter in children. Bite at head, neck, upper limb, and short people, and low host immunity. The incubation period is shorter when there is bite in head, neck, upper limb, short people, and low host immunity. Short prodromal phase, 2 to 10 days. The fever, malaise, nausea, vomiting, photophobia, sore throat, pain around the wound of sight. Acute neurological phase, encephalitic type, paralytic type. Mostly encephalitic type, which is 80% and paralytic type is 20%. Encephalitic rabies, hyper excitability for 2 to 7 days. The patient looks very hyperactive and lucid interval and sane PDR. Autonomic sympathetic dysfunction. So when there is autonomic dysfunction or sympathetic dysfunction, there is increased salivation, increased lacrimation, increased perspiration. Hydrophobia or aerophobia. Hydrophobia means they doesn't like water, as well as aerophobia, as well as they doesn't like the air too. Swallowing precipitate the involuntary pain spasm of the respiratory and laryngeal muscle. When they swallow the water or something, there is a painful spasm of respiratory and laryngeal muscle, and this leads to coma for 14 days, which leads to death. Lab diagnosis. This rabies can be detected by rabies antigen from the hair follicle at the nape of the neck, from the corneal sphere by direct immunofluorescence test. This rabies antigen can be detected from the hair follicle present at the nape of the neck. If you just bend and touch near the neck, there are many hair follicles, not the hair, the hair follicles alone, which is present at the nape of the neck, and corneal smear by direct immunofluorescence test. Corneal sphere is just which the slide is kept near the opened eye, and there is a smear preparation with the liquid present in the slide, and this is known as corneal smear. In that they detect it by direct immunofluorescence test. Virus isolation by mouse inoculation. There is intracerebral inoculation into suckling mouse, and this causes encephalitis in the mouse, and this leads to death. The cell lines inoculation, mouse neuroblastoma, and this causes death in the mouse, as well as there are negative bodies found in the brain of the mouse, and we can isolate from that the rabies virus. Antibody detection from serum and CSF by MNT, which is mouse neutralization test. RFF, rapid focus inhibition. IFA, indirect fluorescence assay. HAI, hemagglutination test, and CFT is complement fixation test. The viral RNA detection is by RT-PCR test, which is reverse transcription polymerase chain reaction test. This RT-PCR test is also seen in dengue fever. Negri body detection test, which is histopathological staining of biopsy like hippocampus for postmortem diagnosis. Thank you. For more videos, please do like, share, comment.